cut, so we don't just literally jump into this.
Well, we're talking.
Yeah, but we don't just literally jump into the thing. Since there was a cut, I can address the fact that there was a cut.
Yeah.
An unintentional cut. So we're going to start from here.
Yeah.
Which is what?
I don't remember.
Where are we starting from?
I don't remember.
Well,
like, we talked about a lot while you guys were away. Which, hey, you know what, though? It stopped at a good time. It stopped at 26 minutes. Which is roughly where I was wanting to have everything anyways, 30 minutes. So 26 minutes it stopped. So you guys are back now. This is part 2, which I feel like we're going to have a lot of. Part 1, part 2,
this
part
isn't
3.
necessarily part 2.
It's not, but it
probably
with
is.
the videos
Yeah,
cut out,
probably
it's
is.
probably a part 2. And
It's probably part 2.
yeah, no, we missed you missed a lot actually because we thought it was recording.
Don't tell them that.
No, it's
They don't
fine.
need to know.
They can know whatever they want.
They don't need. They can know whatever they want. Yeah, that's wisdom. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing I did. All right, it didn't happen. I was gonna try and mess it up.
Yeah,
again.
please don't knock it down again.
I was trying to mess it up again.
Over here, Mr. Texty, which
I'm not texting.
no. Oh yeah, you said you wanted to do a segment.
I'm getting my new segment ready.
Yeah. So all right, guys.
So you can talk.
While he's doing that, we're gonna have a conversation, which I really wish I could remember what the hell I was talking about before, because then we can continue. Oh, do you know?
Hold on, I'm pretty good at this.
I told them yesterday while I was oh wait, oh, you know what? I can talk about what we did yesterday. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I would prefer that, but do you want to remember what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
go ahead.
Because I can backtrack real quick.
Yeah, if you could backtrack, that'd be perfect. At least till right before I came, I had to find out that, you know.
So the phone started making noises.
Yeah.
Right before that.
My hair is atrocious, guys. And it's
Okay.
fucking beautiful. If you guys have ideas of how I should do my hair, then I'm speaking mainly to, like, Kanan, because I love you, and you are amazing with hair, so, like, if you
I
have
don't think
ideas...
she's seen any of this.
I know. That's why I'm hoping, like, she'll eventually see, like, this one, and it'll be, like, years later, and tell me, oh, yeah, what I think you should do with your hair. By that point, I'll figure out what I want to do with my hair.
Yeah. I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, you took a leak.
And I came back,
Yeah.
and you were talking about famous.
Oh, yeah, people.
Local
okay.
famous.
Yeah, being local famous versus, like, actual famous.
Right, and then I said it was like picking up a chick. I said it was like picking up a chick that you want to be able to be natural. Like if you meet a famous person, you don't walk up to them and fanboy. You don't walk up to them and say
You don't fanboy, you don't fangirl, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole
There
thing.
you go.
It's like,
I'll put you back on
thank
topic.
you. Like, yeah. So, if you're meeting somebody, which you guys missed out, like, a little bit, which was that I was talking about that here where I live, I was hometown famous. And I can't even say truly hometown famous. Our friend Barrett, he was truly hometown famous. That was amazing. His band was amazing. They did beautiful. Our band was like, I don't even know if I call us runner-up for the beauty pageant kind of moment. It was more just like, we were third place hometown famous. People knew my name, though, and they'd come up and they start talking to me and be like, oh my God, you're James, blah, 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 and say some obnoxious stuff and just be annoyed. And it's not a problem, but it definitely doesn't make me want to like you, and I'm sure plenty of them thought I was a prick because I was a prick when they came up like that. So if you're going to deal with actual famous people, and you run up to them and you see someone you're like, oh, fanboying and fangirling out to, don't be a freaking weirdo. Don't walk up to them and just be freaking weird, because no one wants that. You want to approach them like they are normal people, because they are. They're everyday people like you and I. Don't ever walk up to them and just freak out. Just introduce yourself, because I had one guy who introduced himself to me, and I liked the dude. His name is yeah, you know what? His full name doesn't matter. He's an amazing person. And
At some point, I think it's better to. I think first names are okay.
yeah, but I don't want to give his full name. I don't want to give his name at all at this point. So, like, because I think our close friends is fine in the sense that they are our close friends. They will eventually be introduced to them. That's why I said Kanan Barrett. Like, they will know Barrett once they hear the
Hopefully he'll show up.
Hopefully he will, because he's supposed to be part of the show.
Yes,
He's supposed to be part of the show.
This is supposed to be a 3-man act, but it really does come down to it's
Yeah, but Barrett works well with us.
it's
just
really
like,
just Bear's
just
thing.
like Kalu works well
Which
with us.
I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, which is the second time I've said that.
Yes, it is.
Which is, where's Bear Thing?
He's a prick hiding somewhere, probably being in his room, being tech guy, which, by the way, he sucks at it. Blame him for all the tech malfunctions.
Yeah, Bear Thing. It's your show. What you doing? What you doing? But this actually ties back into what I was saying about pet owners. Because I guess by technicality, I do have a pet. But I never considered him a pet. I've always considered him a roommate. I've always considered him a friend. And he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. He can leave whenever he wants. He goes wherever he wants all the time. But most of the time, he freaking spends time in his room staring at his pictures of himself.
Because he's a conceited prick.
He's really conceited.
He's a conceited prick. Which, that's beautiful about Bear Thing, because you know what? Even though he is conceited, he at least does.
This was his idea.
Yeah, he has good ideas at times. And I don't know if this is entirely a good idea, but we're having fun with it. I hope you guys are. But, yeah, no. We're going to backtrack again, though. End of this day, don't be an asshole. Just introduce yourself to famous people. If you meet someone that you really like and whatever, introduce yourself. Be a human being. Be nice. Remember, they are also human beings. And don't expect them to constantly just be the person you imagine in your head. Because I've heard a lot of flack about the lead vocalist of Shinedown and other bands of such nature where they're pricks, and they might not actually be being pricks. They may have had a bad day. They may just really not want to talk to some random stranger, and you're like, man, that guy was an asshole when I met him, and say, well, he probably didn't really want to do what he was doing right now.
No, but look, since I was a kid, there's always been someone who says, so there's always been a friend of mine who's like, oh yeah, my friend met him and he was an asshole. Oh,
yes,
your friend did.
Exactly.
Oh, your friend. Yeah.
Your friend met him and
you didn't.
You did not meet him.
But your friend, or your friend of your friend, or your cousin, or somebody.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just be a normal human being. Don't be a prick about it. Go up to them and be like, yeah, introduce yourself. Say hi. And ask them how their day is. And if they don't want to talk, just remember, sometimes there's days you don't want to talk. There's days where you don't want to deal with people. And also remember, they deal with people way more than you do. Way more than you do. So, like, don't be upset that they chose not to talk to you that day. That's just what it is. We're human beings. We want our alone times. We all need that moment to recharge, come back, recuperate. And, like, that's it. That's all I have to say. So, do you have it set up yet? No?
No, I need a couple more things.
A couple more minutes then?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Sorry. I'm going to grab another beer.
Grab me one.
Do you want one?
Yeah. I think I want another. Actually, I want a Miller.
Can I get a platinum?
Yeah. So, yesterday, Austin and I went to my sister's house, her and her husband, and that was actually a blast. We got to meet a guy named James. He shares my name. I've met James plenty of times before this. I guess he's a family friend. He's an older gentleman. He's really nice. He's funny. He's goofy. I enjoy his company because he's a nerd. And I don't even know. Anyways, like, it was a blast because we just got to sit around and talk about the pod and, like, what all we could do with it. And maybe one day you guys will actually get to meet him. We're going to try to get him to be part of the pod. And we're going to try to get more people here so it's not just the same two people that you see all the freaking time. So when that does happen, please throw in feedback, who you guys want to see. I know you guys we don't know a lot of famous people, so that's not always going to be practical, but it'd be nice to start throwing in more people. We'll throw more people in from our families. If you hear somebody we've mentioned that's told interesting stories or whatever, please send a message, comment, and be like, hey guys, why don't you bring these people into this pod? Let us know. But anyways, yesterday, I was hanging out for Memorial Day. My family's a bunch of psychopaths, and they do insane shit, and they're just fantastic.
Please
honestly.
talk about yesterday.
Well, like,
Yesterday was a lot of fun.
yesterday was a blast, honestly. I didn't expect to go in there and... I don't want to say we were total dicks, but I will say Austin was a total dick. I had a lot of fun with my family, but I'm probably the biggest... No, I'm not. Jonathan is probably the biggest prick in our family. He's my brother-in-law. He's an amazing man, but he is a prick, and he's a really big one. And we had a lot of fun with him with all of us there, just being goofy. We played a game that our friend Dylan, which we've mentioned before, I don't know if it's a game his family made up or what, but it's basically you play. What would you call that? They didn't give me a title for that, actually. So you name a movie, and when you name the movie, you name an actor in the movie. So once you name the actor in the movie, the first letter of their first name is the next movie you name. We played that for a good 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
I won.
Yeah, you won, Jonathan.
Off
won.
of Titan AE.
Yeah, okay. Guys, can you please tell me anybody from Titan AE? I have no clue. And
Me
I don't
neither.
think you know either.
Nope, great
Which
movie.
We decided to make a new rule because of that, which was that, hey, fuck you. If you can't also name an actor in it, you don't win. Yeah, no, because if you're going to name a movie, you should at least know an actor in it, too.
I don't know actors.
Yeah, well, that's your own damn fault. I know a lot of actors, actually.
Yeah,
You
you're
know
that
a lot,
guy.
You know a lot of actors, too.
No.
You probably do. Well, that's you said that I'm that guy, but that's my family knew a lot of actors. They named off movies that I never freaking heard of because they're all old. I love you, Lainey, but you are old. But it's okay.
Did you tell him how I got on Lainey's nerves the whole time?
Oh, dude, he pissed off my sister. But you pissed off my sister like our whole friendship.
It's a recurring joke.
It is. It is.
Because I'm not really sure if she'd take like.
No.
At some point, I'm not sure if she's actually mad or if she's just playing into my joke.
I will answer your question right here. All right.
All right.
So the answer to the question is yes.
To which one?
She is actually mad.
Oh.
But she loves you enough and knows that I love you as my friend and like you're close enough to be family that like she accepts that you're a prick. And
I
you
can
say
start being nicer.
No, it's fine. It's fine because she still accepts you
at
in the
this
family.
point. At this point, it really is a joke. Like the chicken thing. Because of the chicken thing, it's just now this lifelong reoccurring joke that I'm going to make fun of her cooking.
Oh yeah. Which
that's it. But like,
I don't
if
think
she's taking it serious,
no, I don't think she gets hurt by that stuff. That stuff doesn't. She's so confident. Do you really think she gets that hurt by that shit?
She is really confident. Hey, she's an amazing woman.
She is. Which, by the way, to speak of strong female women, my sister, ever meet her?
Yeah.
She's a strong woman.
Yes, she is.
Like it's a hard thing to be. Is to find an actual strong woman in the world that like holds her own. And there's plenty of women that'll be like, I do that, but like women that truly claim that, I don't always think are that strong. Like now, granted, there's some of them are just that strong and confident. Like Lonnie. Lonnie is definitely confident enough to be like.
Don't call her by the wrong name. Come on.
That's what I always call her. I called her Lainey now just because it's like, oh wait, no, they don't know who she is. But you're right. All right, you're right. Lainey is a strong, confident person that like she's just gonna believe that she's that strong, no matter what, and she does a good job doing it. So this is taking so long. What are you trying to do?
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I hope so, because it is so long. I'm an impatient bastard, and you haven't been drinking.
I have been. Okay, hold on. I just need a few more minutes. I was supposed to do this before we started.
Yeah, you were.
I was supposed to do this before we started, but like
you also threw me onto the whole like let's go ahead and start recording before we start talking.
Right,
which was a good idea.
No, because every time we talk, and then
And
we're
we
like
start
an
recording.
hour into our talk, and I'm like, oh, why aren't we recording any of this? Like we have so much better conversation.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I mean, the end of the conversation is still good, but it's just like there was so much that was missed in the recording.
That could have actually led up to more stuff.
Yeah,
Which,
and
by
I
the
know
way, did you check when you were walking if this was still recording and doing its site?
No, not at all. Why would I?
Okay, well, I will. I guess we're going. So, yesterday was a good day. I don't have much to say about it because I just enjoyed it because it was a family day. And I don't, as much as he got mad because I didn't record any of the things we did yesterday.
I actually was a little upset. I was hoping you would record something.
Now, again, I will reiterate that I do not do family days recording because it's family day. I don't see my family a lot.
I get it.
And I love them, so
I
like
get it. That's why I'm not actually
it's
upset.
special to me. So I will never record those days. Now, once I start seeing my family all the time and things start happening and we're recording constantly, yes, I'll record. But until I'm seeing my family consistently, you won't see them. Not unless they show up for small clips like that, which, by the way, I talked to James about that. Bringing his kids into it, too. We were talking about that segment. You know what I'm talking about? Smarter than
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that segment. All right, so I talked to him about bringing his kids and my nieces and all that into it, and it'll be It seems like he's okay with it, and his kids will be great for it too. They will probably work really well with the camera, just like my nieces will, because they're all. I don't know what's with this generation of kids, but they all super love the camera.
Oh,
they're
no,
like,
yeah.
"Ah,
No,
camera."
absolutely.
And I was like, oh god.
No, because like your niece,
Which
as soon
one?
as we said we're doing a podcast, she was like, "Oh, really? I'm all in on this." Like,
Which
tell
one?
me everything.
KK or Kinsey?
KK.
Okay, oldest kid. All right.
Yeah, she was like, "Come on, tell me all the info. Let me watch this and share it with my friends and everything." And I was like, "I don't know." Yeah.
Oh
see,
my
and
God.
I don't feel like that's old enough.
I feel so old though.
Because I do want to. That just reminded me. I want to point out that like if you search our if you search our show's name,
Oh yeah.
it pulls up a bunch of kids shows, and
It's not appropriate for children.
so I was wondering, should we do the thing where it makes it like this is for mature audiences only? Because here's the issue with that:
I
is
feel like
most people
watch our
people
stuff.
don't have their YouTube set up. Most people just watch YouTube.
Yeah.
They don't actually have a
so
profile.
it really wouldn't matter.
No, it would matter, but
Would
the
it?
thing is, it would diminish views because we wouldn't get found by people who don't log into YouTube.
Right. So should we have it?
So,
to
if anything, parents just freaking monitor what your kids are watching. Don't let YouTube be your babysitter. It's as simple as that.
That's a big thing though. So many people let the YouTube be the babysitter.
I know, it's
Or just
stupid.
their TV. Their TV's their babysitter, and they're just like, yeah, guys, we're gonna watch. I don't freaking know. You know what though? Honestly, my nieces have watched more shows that were, I wouldn't say inappropriate, because my sister does monitor what my nieces watch, but they definitely did watch more shows than my parents allowed me to watch. Like,
Dude, same with
the
my sisters.
contents and stuff
My
like that.
sisters have cell phones so early.
I don't even remember my first cell phone. Like when I got it. Like I do know what it was. It was a Razor. If that tells you how old I am, which should that be a thing that tells you how old you are? It's a cell phone.
No, it is.
It's a flip phone.
It is because look, I'm using one. You're using one to
Yeah.
record this. Which that's the explanation for why the mic's not the best.
Yeah, by the way,
It's
guys.
cell phone recording.
Yeah.
We have a camera. It's just in another town.
Yeah.
We just gotta go pick it up.
Yeah.
It's in
Okay.
another
We should
town.
go pick that up soon.
We just gotta go pick it up.
Hey, I'm off tomorrow because I'm not working.
I'm not off tomorrow.
That's fine, but I'm not working because. So you remember the racist guy where I left work early?
Yes.
It's his job. And I looked at Caitlin and I told her, nope, I refuse, because the next time I probably see him, I'll punch him in the face. Which, I don't want to get in trouble at work for that crap. So, I chose not to be there.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, we're done. Cool. Now
Yeah,
we can
but
start.
before we do my new segment,
Okay.
you did bring up work, and have you mentioned, should I say his name? But the guy who doesn't understand what a podcast is? I don't know if I want to say, his, name, but can
Okay,
we,
so
can we
my
please talk
manager-
about a guy that doesn't understand what
I
podcasts
guess
are?
I think technically he's the AM.
What are you looking at?
Oh, it's just.
Oh, okay, you're freaking me out because you're looking towards the house.
I don't,
Okay.
So, the AM of the store that I work at.
For those who don't know, why don't you explain to the audience at home what an AM is?
An area manager or a district manager, depending on what type of company you work for. So, our company calls them AMs because district managers is a whole bigger region than what shows up on any other company. Because district managers would cover like all of Hamilton County, all of Bradley County. Well, our AM covers all of Chattanooga. So, district would cover all of Middle Tennessee. Which I don't understand really the biggest difference there. But anyways, he's an AM, and every time he has seen me, I look tired. I always look tired, because I'm always tired, because I don't sleep. So, he's like, oh, are you up all night podcasting? I don't know what this man thinks a podcast is.
Well, just remember how he met you.
Yeah, he did meet me.
Go ahead
weird.
and explain
Okay,
how he
so
met you.
he shows up to my house. He sends me a...
This is before episode 1.
Yes. He sends me a call, and we had been podcasting, or not podcasting at the time, but we've been recording.
It is part of the podcast.
It is
'cause
part of the
will
podcast.
come out.
But like we've been pre-recording
But it's not coming out for a
Sessions.
long time. Or hey, who knows, any day.
any day.
Any day now. Let's be confident.
So he shows up. Austin,
We are the most entertaining thing on the internet.
Austin and I had been
Ah, my nose.
excuse me, Austin and I had been recording the night prior, which, you know, when we record, there's beer involved, you know, we drink. And he shows up the next day, waking me up at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's a very reasonable time to wake up.
It is a reasonable time, but I worked night shift at the time.
I know.
So
yeah.
So 9 o'clock for me was too early. And
This is why I picked up a second job, because even on my days off, none of my friends are available before noon.
I'm available now.
Now, because
Yeah.
you're used to morning shift,
Exactly. So
my job starts at 7 every day.
My job starts at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank God you finally have
It's
an earlier
freaking
job than
early.
me.
It is freaking early.
You even have enough time to get home and take a nap before I get home.
Yeah, I do. Anyway, so he shows up the next day, wakes me up at 9 to tell me he's on his way to my house. I get outside, and there's beer bottles. I mean, like, galore. Like, it looked like we had a freaking party, but it's just 2 guys drinking.
That's right.
And we drink like
Because I handle my liquor.
24
Which,
packs.
by the way, not sponsored by
Bud
Light Platinum
and
Miller Lite. The most common, I would say they're
you
the
keep
most common.
saying. Well, at least this time you said not sponsored. But the drinks of the night are these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the most common things we drink, I would say.
Except for that one.
No, this
We
comes
drink
up.
this one a lot.
Yes. But this one comes up too.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. I just drink it.
I want to get some more Dirty Bastard.
Oh, God, that was really good.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so him and I polished off 24 beers. And that doesn't sound
Did
like... Yeah, we did. Dude, I cleaned up so many beers, and that was before he got there. And I still had, like, another 12
Good
packs
on
just
me.
sitting there.
Good on me.
And he was like, oh, you had a party.
Nope.
It's like, no.
No.
No, it wasn't a
Just
party.
being a friend, talking.
It's like, no, I was doing a podcast with a friend. And he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, but I went to bed at a reasonable time. I did. I went to bed around 1 o'clock. That's reasonable to me. And
At the time,
yeah, at the time, it was definitely reasonable because I was like, man, that's earlier than when I normally go to sleep at.
Right.
So,
Because your job started usually at what, 4?
4 or 5.
Right. Makes sense.
And so, like, he's like, oh, okay. Well, the first thing he tells me after we do our interview, we go through the yada, yada, yada bull crap. And then he's like, well, make sure the podcast doesn't get in the way of your job. I'm thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? Make sure the podcast doesn't get in the way of the job. Like, we'll just do it when I'm not working. Or if I am working the next day, we'll do it at a reasonable time.
Like now. Even
Exactly.
though you're off tomorrow.
Even though I am off tomorrow.
Mhm.
Like,
Even last night we recorded and it was at a reasonable time because we stopped recording around 11.
that's the thing. It's plenty of time for us to sleep, get up, do our jobs.
Because I always work at 7, so I won't let it be unreasonable.
Exactly.
Because I've got to be up.
Because apparently he thinks my friends, the person I'm doing the pod with, is also an immature human being. I am immature.
I'm immature.
Yeah, but like, we are responsible adults in the sense of like, we get up, do our job, live our lives. But we also drink ungodly, probably because we're alcoholics. Hey kids, remember, alcohol.
Functioning. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
I'm a
Thank you.
functioning alcoholic, sure.
That word is important. It's important to include that before because I don't drink while I'm working. I don't drink before work.
Oh my god! You know, I accidentally. This is awesome. If Jonathan ever hears this, which I hope he kind of does, I had a day that I was working. I used to work outside doing construction, replacing windows.
They know from last night, which I want to go ahead and mention.
Oh yeah, they
That based on our conversation last night, oh my God, we're criminals. Like, based on the conversation we were having last night, are we criminals?
I don't know. I don't watch the pod.
I just remember
I don't. I went to bed and
we talked about breaking into people's houses, being able to pop the windows and the doors out because if you have the right tools, and talking about the fact that I made a joke about the fact that I'd go through someone's window, but like it wasn't a joke.
Wait, you will go through someone's window?
Was
I
it a
will not,
joke?
guys. That's
Was it a joke? 'Cause
maybe.
I'm trying to keep the
air of mystery
Yeah.
about you.
the air of mystery, as in like, is Austin playing a character or is Austin entirely legit the entire time?
Is Austin playing a character or is Austin psychopath?
Right.
That's the real question.
That's the mystery.
So,
The answer is I'm definitely a psychopath.
I
Because psychopath means that you're really obsessed with yourself, right?
What? No, that's a sociopath. No.
Oh, that is a sociopath. That is a sociopath. You're right. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, my
I don't
phone's
think
over
so.
here.
I don't think either of us are right.
Hold on.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
like a there's something else
I'm gonna
for it.
define sociopath.
Anyways, so I woke up one day, got ready for work, and I worked construction at the time.
I just want to hold on. I got to interrupt.
You found it?
I typed define. No, I typed define into YouTube. Wow.
Into YouTube. Yes, continue.
Into Google.
No, I like
Define.
YouTube better.
I do too, but I typed define into Google, and the first thing that came up was define gravity, which is something we talked about last night.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. No.
Yeah,
No. Why?
pisses me off.
All right, so
Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying?
so one day I woke up for work. We're still good?
How do I know it's recording?
Because as long as the screen's
Because
on.
this thing has a white circle with a black
That's
dot,
perfect.
black square. Okay,
that's perfect.
so it's recording.
Yeah.
All right.
So, do you not know what a recording is? All right, I don't care.
Have you met me? I don't know how technology works. My dad is more adept to
I know
technology
he is,
than I
but
am.
still, like, that's just basic. Like, babies know that in this point in time.
Yeah, because they're smarter than I am.
Anyways, so
My daughter knows more than I do.
Probably. So I woke up.
But I know more than she does, where it matters. Okay? I'm still the boss.
Where does it matter at for a child?
Life
to
lessons.
inherit? Okay, I'll give you that. You always have more life lessons than her.
Exactly.
So
Because I'm not 28, I'm 27. So
Yeah,
I do
not
have more,
28.
right? Because I've been telling people I'm 28 for
for
a year.
so long.
For half a year. For
He's
half
like,
a year, I've been
I'm
telling people I'm
28,
28.
and I've been looking at him like, dude, that would make me 27 because we're not even a full year apart
Turns
from
out
each
I'm
other,
27.
and we're not. That's not how that works. Anyways, so I wake up the next day, or I wake up, and we're supposed to work today. And as I'm going about my day, getting ready, getting dressed.
What are we talking about?
Wait for it.
No. Okay, they probably know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Wait for
right,
it.
fair enough.
So Jonathan calls me and was like, hey, man, we're not working today because yada, 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 whatever reason the job got canceled. And I was like, okay, dope. I'm not working today. So at that time, I was a full-blown alcoholic. I wouldn't even say functioning. Yeah, I did my job and I worked and whatever. So maybe I was a functioning alcoholic. But I got up and I was like, I'm not working today. It's drink day.
Hold on. Psychopath, but the other one we were saying was
Sociopath.
Sociopath?
Yes.
I thought we said psychotic.
No.
Sociopath? Okay.
I mean, we can go back and rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure I said sociopath.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so he tells me we're not working. Excuse me. So I get up and I start drinking. I go ahead and so I made a concoction that I like, where you take 90 proof Parrot Bay rum. You mix you take like 3 swigs of a 32 ounce Powerade bottle. No, it doesn't matter the flavor, but the blue kind is the perfect. And you fill it up to where it's back at the rim. Shake it, that bitch up, and you drink it, you know? And then once you get to where the label is, you fill that bitch back up. And then shake it some more, and then drink it. So I killed off that full bottle after doing that repeatedly. And I'm pretty drunk at this point. I get up after killing that, and I drink myself 2 shots of whiskey and another shot of Malibu or Parrot Bay. And I'm like, okay, I feel pretty good. I'm drunk as fuck at this point. And it's now 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go right back to sleep. I pass back out. Jonathan calls my phone. I finally wake up around 10:30 or so, 11 o'clock. And he's like, hey, we're going to go to this job. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, he's like, yeah, the job's back on. It's not the same job. It's a different one. We're going to go to this one.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I actually heard what you were saying, where you was like, I'm drinking. Oh, I should lay. But I just learned that we're not actually working tomorrow, so I'm going to get lit. And then,
Well,
no, the job is on tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Today.
Like, I woke up, told the job was not happening. I freaking drink myself to oblivion until I pass out. And it's all whiskey and liquor. Not whiskey. It's all liquor. And then I was like, oh, dude. Oh, wait, will you grab me one? Dope. Thank you. And so I wake up after he calls me and tells me all this nonsense. I'm like, this is not good. But I don't want him to know that I'm drunk. I said, yeah, let's do this. All right, let's go, man. I walk into the bathroom. I got my toothbrush. I brush my teeth. I'm like, oh god, I just don't want my breath to smell like freaking pure liquor. So I brush my teeth out and I brush my tongue. And I'm like, all right, doing the check, and then like, it doesn't smell like freaking alcohol. He shows up.
Go.
Yeah, that guy's fucking getting it. He shows up. I get in the car, and I don't know how he didn't notice that. I'm like, and I stumble to the car. I'm like, I sit down. Like, I made it, guys. I'm ready to vomit, and my brain's out. And he's just like, all right, yeah, we're going to get this job. It's right down the road from your house. I'm like, all right, cool. He went and picked up my buddy who worked with us at the time. And, we talked about him. You guys have heard his, well, you haven't heard his voice yet. He's our beer connoisseur. His name is Trevor. And, like, he shows up. We go to the job. They haven't met him yet. And he shows up with us at the job, and we're doing it. And I look at him, and I'm like, dude, I am so drunk right now. Like, it's insane. Like, I can't function. I'm ready to vomit my brains out. It is freaking bloody hot out here. It's like, I don't even know. I was going to say 80, but that's not about the right temperature. It was clearly in the 90s. I am drunk. It's hot as balls, and we're ripping out windows doing manual labor. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Luckily, the job only lasted until about 3 o'clock. And I get home, and I have the worst hangover in the world because normally I don't get hangovers when I drink. But if you try to work outside and you're drunk as fuck, it's not a win-win. I don't understand how crews do it. Because there's been plenty of construction crews that I've talked to that are like, yeah, I make sure to pack like a 12-pack of beer in my freaking cooler when I'm going to work. I'm like, what? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do my job and be that belligerent, especially with how hot it is outside. Like, it's 90 degrees, and you're telling me you're taking a 12-pack of beer to drink? Like, that's not a lot of beer, but still, like, that's also too much beer for 90-degree weather while you're outside getting dehydrated, because beer does not, by the way, guys, no matter what people tell you, it does not hydrate you.
No, it doesn't.
So, like, I'm dying. I go back home, and I don't know if Jonathan ever knew that I was drunk or not. I hope he didn't, and I hope this is how he finds out that I was drunk that day.
It'd be better. It'd be better if it was this way.
I was fucked the fuck up, and like, he bitched at me several times. He's like, what are you doing, James? And like, but he bitched more at Trevor than he did me. And I was like, I don't care, because I was still doing my job. I was just doing it sluggishly.
Oh, okay.
Like, I wouldn't say poorly. I was doing it sluggishly more than anything. Like, I was bending the metal and like getting the windows to them and like, hey, here you go, do your job. You know, like, it's just too fucked up to be there. But it was beautiful. All right, so
I'm ready for my segment.
let's do the segment. I'm curious.
Oh,
By the way, I was watching the video the other night. I watched part of the video last night before this one that we uploaded today.
We're not uploading this today.